Everyone, Endless here, back with a brand new video. Yeah, that's me. Today is a very, very, very important day, because today we are gonna make some farms. Yes, we need farms that will help us control this beautiful herd of sheep and chickens. So I will need to allocate a certain spot, or figure out a certain spot for these wonderful creatures that will provide me with some food in the near future. And so yeah, so what I'm planning is I want to move these dudes and maybe some gals to a different place. So maybe fence this around and then herd them all over here just for the time being, and then fixing this area up so I can make a decent amount of farms. And the overall goal is that I can stack these farms up, and hopefully they will all later on manage to just store themselves and stuff. So what I'm saying is, like the sheep farm, let's say I leave it on this layer, they will automatically be shaved off, and then I'll have a separate chamber that will kill them. And then one of these sides will have all the wool, and one of these will have all the mutton. So for the time being, I'm not gonna make any semi-automatic. I just need to control these, so I might have like a half and a half. One of them will be the chicken breeder and chicken coop, and the other section will be where I just hatch all the eggs and breed all the chickens and then send them to their death. Yeah, I think that's what I meant. Yeah. I'm not that rude, don't worry. I just I want food. And yeah. So I think it's time to get started and rocking and rolling with this awesome project that I got waiting for you guys. Alrighty guys, so that was it. It took a while to get all these wonderful creatures in here. And yeah, they're safe now, hopefully, from any disturbing mob up there. So now, what I have to do is obviously tear this apart and terraform it the way I want it to, what I want it to be like. I legit don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I want as of right now, because the farms that I've made tutorials on, they require a decent amount of space, and I'm not too sure how it's gonna work out. So what I think I'm gonna do, it's gonna be like a big ginormous like skyscraper with like different levels, and every level is obviously gonna have a certain animal. But there's going to be 2 levels for every single animal. The breeding, and then right under will obviously be the killing chamber. And then everything from that killing chamber will obviously all funnel down to a sorting system that will then funnel into all these wonderful barrels that are down here. That's what I have planned. I'm not too sure how much material is going to be required. So I think it's time to mine. Well guys, I didn't have to do any mining since my brother over there that just moved over, he provided me with a ton of cobblestone, so that's why I just decided not to go mining anymore, since it gave me a bunch of cobblestone. But now I gotta smelt it all, and that's what's gonna take a little bit longer. But other than that, once I have enough smooth stone, then I can start working on this wonderful tower that I am planning to make. So I'm gonna jump over to a new testing world, since I'm so dumb. Since I don't have another my old testing world, so I'll make a new one. And I'll show you guys exactly what I actually want to make. And this is a 10 by 10 area that I will obviously be farming in. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty people, well, after a couple of hours, I have finally finished the basic layout of this wonderful building that I plan to build. It's very complicated, and it will require a little bit more materials than I was originally hoping for, and that means that I won't be able to build this in this episode, only because I don't have the required iron for this huge build, and the amount of stone that I have to smelt, and all the other resources that I need for this wonderful build. And yeah, it will require a ton of iron and a ton of hoppers. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Trying to make it as realistic as possible. I mean, it will be a nice building. So obviously, it will work this way. I'll obviously have like a staircase coming up all the way over here, and I'll be able to breed all these wonderful cows to produce more baby cows and stuff. And once we do that, then you guys know what happens. Obviously the baby cows drop, and they all come down here. Obviously once they grow, then yeah, that shouldn't happen. But once they grow, they will obviously get killed. It took me a long time, literally about an hour, just to figure out this killing mechanism. Like I said, I want to make this original and my own style, so that's why I didn't want to go ahead and look at a tutorial or any sort. But yeah, and obviously I will need to herd a lot more cows, because at the moment I only have 1 cow and obviously a decent amount of sheep. But that doesn't mean that I can't do this. Um, uh, the only problem is I can't do it in this episode because I don't have all the resources that I had here. And if it takes me 4 hours or 3 hours just to make this in creative, then imagine how long it's gonna take me to do it in survival when I don't have on any of the materials. So, yeah. So, let's hop back into the survival world and see what we can do from there because, yeah, at this point, I don't have anything that I can do. Alrighty, guys, so now that I have this all cleared out, I made a mistake and I need to make this a little bit bigger. I need to make it a block over, this way. So that means that my walkway will only be legitimate 2 blocks. I don't have a problem with that, but I feel like it would be better to destroy the farm itself instead and move it over this way. That way I have a little bit more room and accessible to this wonderful layer right here. But like I said, at the moment I only have 1 cow, and this farm that I made was dedicated just to the cows. But I think if I have sheep, I can use it for both sheep and cows. So I might start doing it with the sheep and stuff, and herding a decent amount of and producing a decent amount of mutton and stuff, and a decent amount of wool as well. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next one. Oh yeah, another thing. Forget to subscribe. Otherwise, you won't be updated with my latest. Alright, peace out.